AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
The Los Angeles Lakers. They have yet to re-sign Luka Doncic, but they have acquired DeAndre Ayton. And we know the king himself, LeBron James, has opted into his $52 million contract. But does that mean that he wants to be in LA? Huh? Does that mean the Lakers want him to stay in LA? Double, huh? According to some reports, John Gambadoro. I just learned who the hell you were because this is a LeBron topic, but I've heard you are a coveted reporter and you cover the NBA, my brother. Thank you, Juan. I was told after the playoffs by someone close to LeBron, said LeBron wants out of LA and they want him gone. Watch game one, how disinterested LeBron was. Now, most people on here know that my sources are not the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. And here comes Brian Windhorst leeching off these topics. Good for you, Brian. Windy.
When the idea of a trade came up, I slammed the door on it and said, first off, LeBron wants to be a Laker. If he didn't want to be a Laker, he opted out. He has a no trade clause. Everything that Bontemps just said. Over the last 3 days, I have unlocked the door. I wouldn't say that I'm opening the door. I would just say I've unlocked the door. The door I slammed and locked on Sunday, I'm not 100% sure. And that is because my conversations over the last 3 days have crystallized that the Lakers are essentially viewing LeBron as an expiring contract. And that may sound like a toss-off statement, but that's not insignificant. LeBron has never been an expiring contract, quite literally. Never in his 23-year career, over the 9 contracts he's signed, over all the different teams he's been on, he's never been on the last year of his contract. He's never been 40 years old. He's never not been the franchise player on his team. The Lakers and LeBron, whoever wants to spin their side of the story, I'm not sure what happened, but the Lakers and LeBron did not have substantive discussions about extending his contract, which every team LeBron's been on for 20-something years has wanted to have substantive conversations about extending his contract. And what happens to expiring contracts in the NBA? They're viewed as trade pieces. So for all those reasons, the money, the fact that LeBron and Luka are still a very formidable duo, the fact that the Lakers are not done with their offseason, the fact that trading him is crazy, the fact that this is being built around Luka and they've got to maintain their cap sheet and all of those things, everything that makes sense. But I'm just unlocking the door because I'm not as convinced as before of its impossibility.
You mofos are like 3 years late. We've been telling y'all. The king. He wants it his way. Hey, by the way, apparently nobody's interested in LeBron for a trade. And the Dallas Mavericks have reportedly said that they would only be interested in LeBron James in a buyout situation. That's according to Dave McMenamin from ESPN. AllBall, been saying it for years. The king is not getting off the throne for nobody. We said the Lakers have been bought for $10 billion. It's a new corporation in town. We saw what they did with the Dodgers. They do what they want to do, Bron. AllBall, was the writing on the wall the whole time, my brother.
So I'm gonna just be honest. Whatever Wendy, whatever he just said, the guy tweet you just read, they all full of shit. They don't know nothing. LeBron James is not getting traded. Simple and plain. I'm just tired of every season excuse after excuse for the LeBron James and the Lakers. First, he needed help. AD wasn't it. They trade and get him Luka. You lose in the first round and win 1 game. And what do they say? They need a center. When they traded for the kid from Charlotte, people were ecstatic. I'm like, what the hell? The trade didn't fall through. So remember, all season long, well, not all season, but after they traded AD, it was like, yo, if the Lakers get a center, they winning it all. They have a center now. What's the excuse now? Why aren't Laker fans going berserk and saying that they are championship contention? You have LeBron James. You have Luka Doncic. You have Bronny James. You have Dalton Connect. You have Austin Reeves. And now you have a center. Once again, this man gets away with murder. What is the excuse now? They have a center. Listen, man, we have to realize that the man right now is just playing because the Lakers are giving him free money. If you're going to give me $50 million and there's no pressure to win a championship, I'm playing till I'm 60. The Lakers organization are idiots. 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 I'm not even blaming LeBron for this no more. We all know I'm not a LeBron fan, but this ain't even about LeBron no more. Lakers organization, get some cojones. Get some cojones. You got Luka. Build around Luka. Bro, the man is playing because you're paying him $50 million. All that Rich Paul, he wasn't playing for championships. Where? Where? So once again, I'm just tired of all these LeBron and Laker fans giving them excuse after excuse. Not me. Nah, I'm not letting y'all get away with that. When y'all traded AD, y'all say y'all needed a center. Y'all have a center. Where's the parade at? Where's the okay? Now we good. We got a center. You still got LeBron. You still got Luka. Y'all need another piece. How much more do you need? So Charles Barkley said it years ago. Yo, bro, you want everybody. Fuck it. Dame Lillard go over there. He might be out next season, but maybe, they could pour some magical juice on his ankle and he come back. Like, bro, listen. LeBron is not getting traded. We need to stop dreaming about that. He's playing the same games he's been playing his whole career. He got the media and us as idiots in the palm of his hands. He ain't going nowhere. He's going to play for 25 years, and the Lakers are going to continue to pay him. That's just what it is. But I'm just upset that the Lakers got a center, and nobody's talking about championship contention. I'm just trying to figure out why. He's still all NBA. Y'all, like people say, playing at MVP level. He's an all-star. He's still playing at a super high level. You got Luka, who some people consider the best player in the NBA, top 5 minimum. Now you got a legit center, whether you want to like DeAndre Ayton or not. He's still a center. He's better than the option that they have. Why aren't we talking about championship contention? I would just like to hear my brothers explain that. Why is nobody saying Lakers got a center? So why are we not talking about them? How are we talking about Houston and OKC? Why not? If they got 2 of the best players in the NBA on their team, and all they were missing was a center. Yeah, just scratch your neck. I want to hear this shit you about to say.
Flea, you're scratching the back of your neck. Big pause. What do you feel about all ball sentiments on the LeBron Lakers dilemma?
No, my sentiments go to basketball, bro. It don't go to LeBron and the OG. I just hate when he uses these terms only when it comes to LeBron. He understands that the Knicks have to build. They have to put a team together. We have to have a good team, right, to be able to get over the hump. Then when it comes to this dude, it's always, well, it's this person and they better get it done. Bro, they got to put a team together. They got to be a good team to go out there and win a championship. It's not, they have to go just roll the ball out there and he's just going to step out there and they're going to win. So, no, that's where I go. I don't go. I hear what you're saying. They've been saying, go ahead.
Can I just ask you a simple question? I'm going to let you cook.
Of course.
When they traded AD, did you not hear people say all the Lakers need is a center?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I want to know. Okay.
Me personally, I didn't think that. I thought their roster was very flawed. They're not that good. You saw what happened in the first round of the playoffs. They almost got swept. The niggas is not that good. There's Laker fans in the comments right now. They know themselves. Big Baby talks about it all the time. Big shout out to Big Baby. He know they're not that good. That wasn't a surprise getting bumped out the first round. You niggas thought they was gonna win the championship like this past season? Championship?
LeBron
fuck
James
out
and
of
Luke on LeBron James and Luke on the same team. You're not surprised they lost in the first round?
Not last year. Or for coming off that trade, Luka getting back into shape, all that type of shit. It didn't surprise me that they got bumped. Nah, not one bit. Not one bit. Not one bit. They not good. They wasn't a good team. And the same thing we talk about Kevin Durant with the effect of, being able to elevate your team and when he's out in the court, that you got a great chance of going deep into the playoffs, possibly winning the championship. I don't think LeBron has that effect on teams anymore. We shall see down here in Houston with what Kevin Durant does. But over the last few years, it just hasn't felt that way. It don't feel that way from LeBron no more. So that's why I be bugging when you be like, it's LeBron and this person, they should be. That nigga's not winning no more championships. How about that? He ain't winning no more. That's over with.
Shout out to the aluminum fitted, man. I hate to make this just about LeBron, Flea. Because it's not just about LeBron, but the Luka trade, I'm saying it is a decision 2.0. It's the general managers taking control, getting rid of player empowerment. We're hearing people talk about the restricted free agency market is dead. The money's dead out there. Nobody's going to be moving around unless the teams want you to. They have way more power than they've had in over 15 years. And the Luka trade represents that. LeBron James has lost all of the power that he seems to have had. And this was his last bargaining chip, was opting in. Like, fuck it. Do whatever y'all want to do, but I'll take the 52 million first. And there's no way possible that the Lakers worked out a $10 billion deal in a span of 6 months. It doesn't work that way. I'm inclined to believe they knew. The Lakers knew a sale was coming. The Dallas Mavericks, the NBA knew a sale was coming, and we need a superstar over here. And with that, LeBron doesn't like it because he loses power. That's what he doesn't like most about this, and it shows. We were saying it in real time when I was like, I don't think he likes to play with Luka. And you were like, how you know? I'm just like, bro, I know LeBron. I just know how he got Timothy Mozgov in the middle of a season, and they reported how like invigorated he became after he took another one of his 13,000 vacations throughout his career. And he was excited. He was reportedly excited. Why weren't you? I've never seen him excited over Luka. It's Luka Doncic, top 5, top 6 MVP candidate every year. You had AD, you went crazy. Like, how come you ain't going crazy over Luka? So to not be excited to end your career with another All-NBA guy is weird to me. That's what I'll say at the very least. And what Wendy said does make sense, AllBall. Why wasn't there talks about an extension, even for the cheap? You know, because even with an organization like this, a corporation like this buying out the Lakers, it would have been interesting to see, God bless the dead, Kobe Bryant in the same situation. If a corporation like that is going, yo, you just an old veteran at this point, bro. We got to trade you. We got to do something because you're an older guy. Or would they have respected the legacy of Kobe Bryant and rolled that out and gone with the farewell tour? It doesn't seem like the Lakers want, right. But what I'm saying is that because of his legendariness,
his legendary 50 million, right? Then they gave Kobe 50 million at one point.
No,
over 2
never.
years. What was that? It was a $50 million deal over 2 years at a point in his career where he should have ain't no way in hell he should have got that.
Right, but I'm saying I don't know if a new organization comes in that's not Genie Bus, that hasn't been in LA for 30, 40 years. If they come in here and they're going, we don't have any ties to you. There's no emotional connection. Same thing with LeBron. You got ties with Genie Bus and the Bus family. We don't have ties with you, bro. We have new plans. We do things corporate style. And LeBron doesn't like that. He's his own corporation. So I do see like that is a big deal. The Laker fans never liked LeBron, ever. They knew that. They huffed and puffed when they knew they were going to sign him. They don't like LeBron, bro. And LeBron is just this mercenary. That's the part that we kind of didn't like about him. And the fact you're going to end your career like that the same way is whack. Why don't you ride this out? Why don't you do that for the Lakers? Like, when you're going to have some integrity over just playing ball? Why not ride out a rebuild and try to work it out? You know how much more ill would it be for you to go get bought out or get traded and work something out with this organization for the fans, they would love you more in LA if you did that. But instead, you pouting as usual. AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.